Okay, number 11, a student viewed the moon. Oh, here we go, continue. This is part 2 of your corrections. Again, make sure you're in a different color. Make sure that you are writing everything that we write. Number 11, a student viewed the moon through binoculars 1 week after a new moon. Which image shows the phases of the moon that the student observed? Well, if we draw our phases of the moon, let's pretend this is the sun. Here's the earth. The new moon is going to be when the moon is in the middle. That's the new moon. And we are going to continue on after the new moon. We've got the waxing crescent moon, which the light is on the right, and it's a toenail shaped, and that lasts about 6 to 7 days. And then we have the first quarter moon. And the first quarter moon, the light is on the right. Oh, I drew that one wrong. The light's on the right, sorry. And then we have the first quarter moon, that lasts 1 day. So if we're looking for a week after the new moon, then we would be looking for either a waxing crescent or a first quarter. So the light is going to be on the right side for sure. This is a full moon, so it's definitely not going to be a full moon. This one has the light on the left, so that's a waning moon, so that's not going to be it. This one has the light on the left, that's a waning crescent moon, so it's not going to be that. This one has the light on the right, and it is almost half full or right at half full, so this could be the very end of the waning of the waxing crescent or the first quarter, which would be the best answer for a week following the new moon. Okay, number 12. Which of the following statements regarding a schedule of high and low tides is correct? We know that the high and low tides occur when the Earth, if this is our moon right here, this is our sun right here, the high tides are always going to happen when on the same side as the moon and opposite the moon. So that means the low tides would be on the others whenever it's a right angle. That happens 2 times a day. So we have 2 highs and 2 lows every 24 hours. In a 48-hour period, we have 1 high and 2 lows. No, in a 48-hour period, we'd actually have 4 highs and 4 lows. In a 28-day period, no, that would be a whole bunch of highs and a whole bunch of lows, not just 2 and 2. In a 24-hour period, we have 2 highs and 2 lows. That looks good. And then in a 7-day period, no, in a 7-day period, you'd actually have 14 highs and 14 lows, not 1 high and 1 low. So the only good answer is C. All right, number 13. The phase of the moon is shown below. Which pair of diagrams shows the moon phase immediately before and immediately after? Okay, this one has the light on the right side. It's halfway full, so this is a first quarter moon. Right before the first quarter moon, we have the waxing crescent moon, which means the light is going to be on the right, and it's going to be a toenail shaped or less than half, or a banana shape. And then immediately following the first quarter, we have our waxing gibbous. The light's still going to be on the right, but now it's going to be over halfway full. That is the waxing gibbous moon. And so let's see which one matches. This one has the light on the right, but it is a gibbous moon, and so that would not be the one right before. This one has the light on the right, This one's a crescent, this one's a gibbous. This one looks good. This one shows the light on the left. That's a waning moon. That's not correct. This one also shows the light on the left. It's a waning moon. So C is our answer. Almost done. Number 14. I may need to zoom a little bit. Okay, I think you can see it. Which of these causes the greatest high tides? So we're looking for the highest high tides. Well, that only occurs twice a month during the spring tides. And we know the spring tides occur when the Earth, Sun, and Moon are in a line, either during the full or during the new moon phase. This one has the moon in the middle, the Earth and the Sun, so this is a new moon phase. So this would have a spring tides happening. This right here has the sun and the moon not in line. This one is actually a waxing gibbous moon, and so that would not occur. That would not cause spring tides. This one does not have them in a line. This one is actually a waning crescent moon. would not cause the highest highs. And then letter D is a right angle moon. That one's actually a first quarter, which would be the neap tide. So that would be our lower high tides, our weaker tides, not our highest highs. So A is our answer. And finally, number 15, a student must complete the column of the table that lists the dates of the full moons. Here are the new moons. The full moons would be about 6 to 7 days. The full moon would be about 2 weeks later, because we have to go from the new moon to the first quarter, and then the first quarter to the full, which takes about 2 weeks. So February 14th, about 2 weeks later, about 14 days later, would be on or around the 24th, February 24th. For March 11th, about 2 weeks later, would be somewhere around March the 25th. April 10th, 2 weeks later, would be somewhere around April the 24th. And May the 9th, about 2 weeks later, would be somewhere around May the 23rd, more or less. So let's see which one best matches those dates. February 5th, nope, not even close. That's actually before the 10th. February 15th, that's only 5 days later, so that's not nearly enough time to get to the next full moon. February 25th, that's very close. That's 2 weeks and 1 day. March 27th, that's 2 weeks and about 2 days. April 25th, that's about 2 weeks. And May 24th. So these are all roughly about 2 weeks after the dates of the new moon. So that one looks really good. This one, this has way too much time. From the 10th to the 29th is 19 days, which is about 2.5 weeks. So definitely too much time. So C is our best answer. Okay, make sure that you've, again, written everything that we've written. Feel free to rewind, go back if you need to. And you're going to turn this test back into your teacher. Pick up your WebQuest worksheet, go back to Google Classroom, and the WebQuest is in the same assignment as these two videos are. So you just click on Open the WebQuest, open up the web pages, and find the answers to the WebQuest. That will count as your retest. Make sure you get both turned in before the end of the week. This is also the end of the 9 weeks, so you're going to want to make sure you get everything turned in, all your makeup work, and so you can enjoy your spring break.